Alright, this is Bioshock Infinite. Barry, let's see episode 2.
Son, you were born to do great things. They were right.
I'm Atlas, and I aim to keep you alive. You think that's a child down there? She's a little sister now. Somebody went and turned a sweet baby girl into a monster. It's Ryan! Goddamn Andrew Ryan! Head to medical!
Would you kindly get this? Would you kindly find that? Would you kindly find that? Would you kindly find? Would you kindly get this? Would you kindly head to Ryan's office and kill the son of a bitch?
Did that airplane crash? Or was it hijacked?
There ain't no Atlas, kid. The name's Frank Fontaine.
I had you built. I sent you topside. I called you back, showed you what you was capable of. Even that life you thought you had, that was something I dreamed up.
You saved them. You gave them the one thing that was stolen from them. A chance.
I don't think that happened on episode 1. I'm almost 100% positive that's not what happened at the end of episode 1. If I'm not mistaken, our dear protagonist friend got stabbed in the chest with a Big Daddy drill. Very similar to the trailer at E3 they showed for the original Bioshock, but I'm digressing.
Sally, come out!
She wasn't yours, Comstock.
Elizabeth, I am so sorry.
No, you're not. But you're about to be.
We do play as Elizabeth this episode, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, look at this, we're in Colombia. A croissant. I don't know why I rolled the R's there.
Quel est votre nom?
Elizabeth.
Pour vous, Elisabeth.
Oh, no. No, I couldn't. I can't accept...
Je vous en prie. J'insiste.
Oh, thank you. Bonjour, Monsieur Surratt.
Bonjour, Mademoiselle Elisabeth. Je manque d'inspiration aujourd'hui.
Bonjour, Elisabeth.
Bien le bonjour.
I do not... Oh no, we're in Paris! This looks
Bonjour,
like
mon ami.
Colombia.
Alors, tu as
It's
parlé
not.
à la jolie petite américaine? Oh, bonjour, mademoiselle.
Bonne journée! Comment ça va, Elisabeth?
If somewhere where the rainbow plays, I'm going to blow my brains out.
Bonjour. Bonjour.
Do you all know Elizabeth?
Et si tu venais boire un verre avec nous?
Claude,
Sois pas jalouse, ma petite.
viens jouer avec nous, Elisabeth.
I'm sorry, Cosette. Next time, I promise.
Bien le bonjour, mademoiselle.
Bien le bonjour, Elisabeth.
Bonjour, mademoiselle.
Bonjour.
I've been greeted more times in the span of 1 minute than I have in my entire life as an actual person.
Roquefort, camembert, brie de Meaux, les meilleurs fromages aux meilleurs prix.
Elle est tellement...
I have no idea if we're going in the correct direction. Oh, sweet merciful Jesus, kill me. Well, we've gone full Disney. We have gone full Disney. Sweet butterfilled Jesus.
La zoo ou la cage? La zoo ou la cage? Pourquoi pas les deux?
Yes. A lot of birds here. Hello, little sister. No! Jason! Jason! Sorry, I'm having flashbacks.
Sally, wait!
Come back! Come back!
Oh great, now we're getting sucked into
Wait!
Oz. Can it not be the Oz, the great and powerful Oz? That was kind of lackluster.
Sally, stop!
Come back!
Sally, where are you going?
Come back!
Sally, hold on!
Come back! Come back!
Ooh,
Stop,
has a
stop.
vague silhouette of a songbird.
Where did she go?
Oh,
Go
Jesus!
away. It wasn't my fault. I didn't do anything! No! It wasn't my fault! Leave me alone! Can't you just leave me alone? I'm sorry! I'm sorry!
And that's
I
the
never
end.
should have left. I never should have left you there.
I have no idea what's going on.
Empty. Empty again. What are the odds?
What's the hold-up?
Just having a bit of a laugh, Atlas.
This ain't a sporting event. Put a bullet in her. No need to torture the poor girl. We're not animals, you know.
All right.
Let her go!
Quiet down, dear. In a minute, all your problems will be over.
Elizabeth, tell him you can get him back.
Booker? Booker? What?
Say,
I don't
I can
understand. How?
Say, I can get you back to Rapture.
What?
Just say it.
I can get you back to Rapture.
Put the gun down. Now, what was that you said about Rapture?
I can get you back to Rapture.
And how you plan on doing that, sister? You some kind of magician?
Suchong.
What?
Tell him Suchong.
Suchong.
And how do you know that, slant-eyed wonder?
You're his lab assistant.
I'm his lab assistant.
If it escaped your notice, Andrew Ryan sunk us 5,000 fathoms below his shining city. How does Suchong propose to get us back?
That's between me
That's between me
and the slant.
and the slant. But if I do this, the girl goes with me.
Little sisters are worth their weight in gold. She's not up for negotiation.
Last time I checked, back in the city they were making little sisters by the dozen.
That's a right fairy tale you've dreamed up, sister. But if you're lying, we can just as well kill you tomorrow. Down here, we got nothing but time. In case I need to get hold of you. If you see Suchong, tell him Atlas says he hasn't forgotten him.
I don't know how that helps you in your endeavors to knock her out, but way to go. You punched a defenseless girl in the face.
Come on, it's time to get moving.
Booker? What?
Over here, on the radio.
You're not Booker.
Well, of course I ain't.
What have I gotten myself into? I didn't orphan that girl. I didn't kidnap her.
But she made for some exceptional bait, didn't she?
Had to be done.
Did it?
I felt everything that every version of me felt. All of that knowledge. I lost a pinky, but that version of me, she lost everything. In Comstock, that final Comstock, he thought he could avoid his guilt by coming here.
You educated him proper.
Then why am I back here? Huh? I don't remember opening a tear to come back. And who are you? Huh?
I think you'll figure that out soon enough.
You are Frank Fontaine.
I was happy. And now I'm here dealing with this Atlas, this psychopath. What was I thinking?
That wasn't Paris any more than I am Booker.
Now I have to find this Suchong, and I don't even know who that is.
Not yet, but you know he's the key, don't you?
To what?
You're asking me. Elizabeth, I ain't even here.
He brings up a valid point.
What are you? Huh? And how did you know exactly what to tell Atlas?
Let me ask you a question. You feeling like yourself, Elizabeth?
I feel strange and smaller. I can't see the doors. What's behind the doors? I can't see the future. I can't even see any tears. Oh my God. Stay away from me. Booker. No, please don't. I died here. I was killed by that. Stay away from me! But then, how am I here? How can I be dead in this world and yet... My finger. What am I? Huh? I don't understand.
If we're going to end up in the same place, it doesn't harm and enjoy the ride.
Are you being cute?
I've come round to your way of thinking.
Have you?
Yes. I do believe one can change things, but after all the bother, one often wishes that one had not.
You're a fatalist.
A physicist?
A fatalist.
So was Newton, especially when it came to apples falling from trees. They always contrived to land with a splat. She left the child to rot.
Are you implying she's the apple?
I'm implying that she did not fall far from the tree.
And now she wants to go back.
I need to go back. To fix what I broke.
Back to where she has no right to be.
Back to where she doesn't belong.
Doesn't belong? Wait, what do you mean?
Do you want to tell her brother, or shall I?
Because I died.
There are rules.
Even for one such as you.
She'll forget.
All the doors.
And what's behind all the doors?
All closed to her now.
She'll be just like the rest of us.
Forgetting the past.
The present.
The future.
I'd wager she won't even remember this conversation. We've arrived. You're trading omniscience and croissance for death and mildew.
I left Sally to rot. For what? So I could punish Comstock? He was trying to help her, to save her, and if I don't make that right...
We all have our crosses to bear.
But there is a thin line between a martyr and a fool.
The Lutesses warned me that if I came back here, I would collapse.
Collapse?
From a quantum superposition to just me.
Quantum what?
I've changed, Booker. No tears, no cosmic knowledge. Just a normal girl. With a normal pinky. If I can't open tears, I'm never leaving here, am I? I'm never going back to Paris. You're just what? You're just the fragments of my memory telling me what my future holds?
You decided to come here, Elizabeth. You knew what that meant. Only option, as I see it, is to trust yourself. Find Suchong.
Okay, so let's pull our lever here. So, congratulations, Elizabeth. You have destroyed the space-time continuum. Oh well. What's the worst that could happen? I mean, come on. I mean, it's not like you could create an army of Comstocks or Big Daddies to, you know, ravage the landscape or anything like that, or cause splicers to come out on land, or cause Rapture to take over the world, or Columbia to come down from the sky and take over the world, or anything like that. It's not like you could cause any of that. That would be ridiculous. That would be ridiculous. Though, if you do cause that, I want to say I called it.
I think I'm gonna have to use this air grabber. It's gonna be messy. I don't know if...
Well, a blow to the back of his head will serve just as well. Be a hell of a lot quieter, too.
That's not what you would have done.
I'm not Booker. Just because your father did something one way, doesn't mean you have to.
Huh. Ryan the Lion.
You'll want to get the drop on him, and quiet. He can't hear what's only in your head.
Well, he's not getting up anytime soon.
And what with his head all attached to his body.
From here on, it's only gonna get worse.
And how much worse is up to you.
Children, a clay, Bradburn. It's
Stealth.
Grecian herbs. Don't return to mud. Get them young enough. You can mold them for life. Henry, fetch that black label lacquers, that 12-year-old single malt. Let's discuss this like men.
Now, let's get his lockpick.
Lockpicking can be easy with the right tools and know-how. Use your lockpick to probe a pin. A neutral pin will open the door. A blue pin will open the door and knock free a noisemaker. A red pin will open the door, but also sound an alarm.
Oh great, lockpicking.
Simple enough. Just a 6-pin tumbler. But there's an alarm. That could come in handy, though.
Press X to probe a neutral pin and open the lock. Oh, well that's an easy minigame. Probably should have read that.
I'm here to tell you about Peter the Parasite. If I bake a pie, isn't it mine to enjoy? No, says Peter the Parasite. We all deserve a piece. If I earn a nickel, isn't it my right to buy candy if I see fit? You must only buy fruits.
What was that?
You know, don't you?
The doors, they're cracking open. My memories of the future and somewhere I'm going to go.
You sure it's your future you're looking at?
If not mine, then
We must all
whose?
One of the many versions of you that exist? I don't know. Ooh, crossbow.
You sure you're ready to use that?
It's a crossbow. Looks like the bolt delivers some kind of sleep agent. Probably phencyclidine or sodium thiopental. They had all kinds of books in my tower. How do you think I always knew what ammo to toss you?
Knowing ain't the same as being ready.
Why don't you ask Comstock how ready I was?
Your father's blood runs in your veins, but it doesn't have to be on your hands. It's up to you.
Those who do not create will always steal from those who do. Where is your empathy? Asks Peter the Parasite while he fills your pocket. Do you know this word?
Stealth. Definitely a unique approach for the Bioshock.
What does Ryan the Lion tell us about the tragedy of the commons? Peter the Parasite says...
I guess Peter the Parasite should shut up.
That's what they call a fella who's prosperous. Uncompromising, then fine. The shoe fits, you got me.
Definitely a unique approach for the Shock series.
I thought Rapture was open for business. Criminal dealings?
I don't know where this guy is. I'm going to assume beyond the door.
So I greased a few palms here and there, time to time. What of it? I've been told this town was friendly to free enterprise. Harassment. That's what this is. Incessant, unfounded prying into my respectable entrepreneurial affairs.
Jesus Christ, shut up. Okay. Ooh, a whole $13. Don't want to spend it all in one spot. Might get too crazy. Oh, we could have come through this way. Well, hindsight's 2020. Hello. Oh wait, no. Kind of just looking around at this point. Okay, we are supposed to go there. Let me just double check there's nothing around here that I... Some money. Not a bad thing. Anything on the...
Look, Suchong. That's the name you had me tell Atlas. Huh.
I don't follow.
Looks like this character Suchong has taken over the Silverfin restaurant. That's where the tear was that I used when I first came to Rapture looking for Comstock. Before this place was turned into a prison.
But the first time you came to Rapture was in 1960, with Booker. When you drowned some...
Over a year from now. Yeah, that's right. When I could see all the doors, it all made sense, but now it's just a jumble.
Elizabeth, you're bleeding.
Now I know what it feels like. All right, if we're gonna find Suchong, the Silverfin is the place to start. I know the way.
You do? Well, good. I don't. Real quick, though.
Are you in the know?
Sorry,
Human reproduction is vitally important to society, but there is no reason that the act of copulation cannot be pleasurable as well. Remember these tips. Sex is egotistical. Without self-esteem, those participating in coitus are revealed to be fraudulent, hypocritical animals. Ego is indispensable in the bedroom. Negotiate with your mate. Intercourse can be mutually beneficial to both parties. Set out expectations with your partner beforehand, outlining the services you will provide one another. and hold them to their side of the deal. Never forget, oral contracts and handshake deals are for starry-eyed gigolos. Always get it in writing. Your pleasure is your business. Remember, you come first. Nobody's going to keep an eye on your pleasure except you. Don't be left high and dry. Armed with this knowledge, go forth now and enjoy Sexual Congress the Rapture way.
Now you know.
I was still more helpful than my high school sex ed class. Anyway, we need to go find the Silverfin restaurant. Well, I'm glad you didn't get electrocuted from shoving the random metal contraption in there. Of course. We can find a circus of value!
Welcome to the Circus of Value! No refund, no return!
What do we have here? Sorry, I didn't mean to punch the mic there.
Are you in the know? There has been a lot of idle talk from gadflies and naysayers following the nationalization of Fontaine Futuristics. I believe in free men and free markets, but I also believe in my city. And Frank Fontaine's purpose was nothing less than the destruction of Rapture. It was he who gave comfort to the laggards and layabouts. It was he who coddled the tramps and vagabonds. Fontaine was poisoning the people of Rapture. But his venom wasn't made of arsenic or strychnine. No. It was concocted from something far deadlier. It was brewed from altruism. Now you know.
And knowing is half the battle. Let's go into our noir mode, I guess. Pick a blue pin and free a noisemaker. Oh, well, all these are blue. Okay.
Psychology, sociology. There's all kind of theories about how you sell something to a man. Those eggheads ever hear of relationships?
Wait, how do I change ammo?
Oh, don't think I didn't hear that.
Oh, shit. I'm trying to change ammo here.
Come back and clean it all up.
It's been a while since I played.
I ain't letting a good lead like you get it. That's it. We're done here.
Franklin, get Mother's cream out of the armoire. I need you to do your magic.
Can't blame me.
Did you hear that? Did you hear? Your supper's getting cold. Come back here. I won't have such conduct in this town.
That only seems to be knocking them back.
You're only gonna do real damage that way if they don't see you coming.
I really would... I couldn't change ammo. Or no, rather, I don't know how to change ammo. That's annoying. That's gonna... I don't think I want that ability ever again.
Welcome to the Circus
You have a
of Value!
crossbow, thank you.
No refund.
Yeah, it wouldn't let me change ammo. I don't know how. Like... Oh, okay, bumper. I feel like a complete and total moron. Now I know. Okay, now I probably will go after those things. Okay, I guess this is where my bumper's not working.
See everything. Every possible moment. And now...
You're just like everyone else.
Why? Why, because I died here? If I'm just like everyone else, I can't help Sally. I can't even get back to where I was.
If you don't mind me asking, love, why are you talking to nobody? If I had pegged you for a loon, I might have had second thoughts on our arrangement.
I'll hold up my end, but I better find the girl the way I left her.
You're in no position to make demands. But I must confess, I do like a bit of sass in a lass.
That's Booker, it looks like.
Why work hard, just put food on the table? And if the good life is dessert, then I gotta ask why. Why don't I have a slice of that pie? Why, oh why, can't I have a slice of that pie? If I can't have it, why can't I? Why can't I have a slice of that pie? Atlas got a secret. You're not in this alone. Got a helping hand for you. Yeah, you ain't just on your own. We stick together. We won't put up with their lies. Then we're all gonna have a slice of that pie. Why, oh why, can't I have a slice of that pie? If I can't have it, why can't I? Why can't I have a slice of that pie? Why not throw in your life?
Take care. Good song.
It's him. It's the Big Daddy. The one that killed me.
You can't trade blows with him.
Comstock put him down and he got right back up. Now I can't hurt him. I could keep my distance, but if I watched myself, he could come in handy. Enemy of my enemy.
Mother always says it's important to be yourself.
Uh-huh. We're going to, I guess go where we need to go. I don't know where that Big Daddy is.
The Silver Fin. This used to be a restaurant when I first came through. Now it belongs to this Suchong. Looks like I'm not the first one who tried to get in here. Well, at least he left a trail.
Disappear from sight, see through walls, and sneak up on your foes.
While standing still to see enemies or walls, hold L to become silent and invisible.
Somebody must have shot him when he tried to break into Su Chong's. Huh. What's this?
It is a blueprint.
Well, seems like central heating came from this room, so it would stand to reason that the ductwork should go to Su Chong's. Wait a minute. Su Chong wasn't exactly a master of subterfuge.
Well, maybe he was using what he had. So I can't. Well, you could have two lockpicks. That's unfortunate.
I think we found our man.
No sign of him now.
Either he's dead, or working for Ryan. Columbia. He knew about Columbia. And Booker and me. The Su Chong must have found a way to reopen the tear I made to come here. But how?
I don't know. I guess that's what we're here to find out.
A Lutece device. That's how he must have reopened the tear. Look, the tear still leads back to Columbia. Plasmids, Vigors. He and Fink must have been in communication, sharing secrets. Like the Luteces before they were physically together. Why did I need to come here? What does this have to do with Sally?
You remember, don't you?
It hasn't happened yet? I told you I can't do that anymore.
Concentrate, Elizabeth.
No, the doors are shut. They're... Lutece particle. I use the Lutece particle. If it can make a city float...
It can make a prison rise.
I can't open tears, but we could use this device to go to Columbia and find a particle. But it's been vandalized.
You'll fix it.
Sure. You know, my tower didn't come stock with the Lutece device repair manual.
You will fix it.
Yeah,
Elizabeth, you will fix it.
Okay. Okay, there must be some information around here.
Okay. 3 lockpicks, of course. I should save those lockpicks. I don't know.
These are elements. Sodium, titanium. Why would these be on schematics for... It's code. A Visionaire cipher. If we assume hydrogen is A, and iron, the 26th element, is C...
You always used to need a code key.
It's right here. Never underestimate the fallibility of the egomaniac. Looks like a punch list for things Su Chong needs to fix the machine. A cold cathode tube, a carbon dioxide scrubber, and a heatsink. Any of the vending machines should have the cathode tube. And we can look for a CO2 scrubber in the bathysphere showroom. A lot of models should have them. A heat sink. Oh, that's... Where in a department store are we gonna find...
Keep Winter.
That'll work. Time to find those parts. And then I just have to repair the most sophisticated piece of technology ever created.
Elizabeth, you saw yourself make this repair. You can do this.
Whatever you say. Guess we better find our way out of here.
Problem. Big
Atlas, you there? I need a favor.
A favor? I don't suppose you've conjured up the miracle you promised yet?
I'm working on it. I'm gonna need some Old Man Winter.
You might try where they hawk them new bathyspheres. As I hear it, Old Man Winter's the only thing keeps their batteries from bursting into flames after 5 minutes.
Thanks.
Think nothing of it. But it's the last favor you'll be getting.
Penalty for vandalism of Suchong device is death. Even for pretty lady.
I suppose you'd be Suchong. Save your ammunition, your device doesn't work.
Device at work. Vandal sabotage. You are vandal.
Actually, I intend to fix your device. That is, unless you plan on coming down here and doing it yourself.
It's not prudent for Suchong to return to lab. You say you can fix?
I broke your code, didn't I? Now just give me the one to open that door and we'll see what your creation can do.
1216.
Your birthday?
Enough attack. Fix machine.
How'd you know that?
Never underestimate the fallibility of the egomaniac.
Yes, sir. That's correct, sir. I'm representing Olympus Heights. Hope I do you all proud, gang. I've chosen a song that's ever so dear to my heart, suggested by my dear, sweet mother.
Damn. I don't know what happened there. My brain just fried and I used the wrong trigger. It's been a bit since I played Bioshock.
Old Man Winter. That's how we'll cool Suchong's machine.
Yeah, we're going for Old Man Winter first, so...
I'm just honored to be in the competition.
Hey, here's a funny joke. Well, maybe not that funny.
This fella Atlas has been making the rounds down here, trying to bring some kind of order to this pit. All the splicers think the man walks on water, but something about him smells stink to me. Reminds me a bit of my former employer, Frank Fontaine. Always talking about how he was going to lift Rapture right out of the old man's wallet. No fuss, no muss. See where that got him.
Yeah?
Atlas sent me here for some Old Man Winter.
You haven't been around here long, have you?
What makes you say that?
'Cause you're the only one of us that don't smell like the reptile house at the zoo.
Thanks, I guess.
Now be quick about it and just take the water. This ain't the Goodwill.
Alright.
So Atlas asked me...
There, that machine. It'll have the cathode tube. Got it. Now we need to find Old Man Winter and a CO2 scrubber.
Well, that was weird.
Freeze your enemies. Shatter them into 1,000 pieces.
Just what we needed. All we need now is a CO2 scrubber. Looks like someone's been decrypting a code. We've confirmed completion of the ace in the hole. Suchong has it, but unlikely to give it up easily. We'll update when we know more. What's that all about?
Yeah, we're only going to take what we need.
Say thank you.
Who the hell are you? Confront your weakness!
Well, well.
My colleague appears indisposed.
Well, since everyone's dead now. Yeah, everyone's dead now. We're gonna go scavenge crap now that everyone's dead. I was gonna play along. I thought they would start attacking me if I only took, or if I took things. But
Tell Ryan things are getting hot down here real fast. The goddamn leprechaun is building himself a regular army. If you'd asked my opinion, which you didn't, I'd send a crew down here and clean up the place before they show up on your doorstep. But who am I except some undercover schmuck you sent to give you straight dope?
The time has come, brothers and sisters. Did you want to keep climbing Andrew Ryan's ladder? Just to watch him knock it down as you're reaching the top? The cards are stacked. What's a bunch of fine words if there ain't deeds to back them up? Rapture was supposed to be different. But the only thing that separates it from the slums of New York or Glasgow or about 1 million gallons of salt water. Ryan sent a clear message when he had Frank Fontaine put down. It's time all you learned your place. I tell you what, Ryan. Message received. Loud and clear. And here's what the people of Rapture have to say to you. If you won't give us what we want, we're more than happy to come and take it.
oh.
Welcome to the Circus of Value. No refund, no return.
I must be forgetting my characters because I can't remember Atlas to save my life. It's been a bit since I played the first Bioshock. And yeah, we're keeping Peeping Tom on.
Did you give him my message? Did you give him my message?
I don't think it matters.
What of it? I didn't think this town was friendly to free enterprise.
I'd love to have children. 3, actually. Of course, I'll need to find the right fellow first.
Do you know men who shy away from adversity in wartime?
Yep. Smooth.
Where there's bathyspheres, there's bound to be CO2 scrubbers.
And why is that?
If you don't remove the carbon dioxide from the air supply in a submersible, it'll suffocate. And one thing I did like about Rapture, lots of new books to read. That will need a long-haul bathysphere, something where the CO2 buildup would limit the submersible period.
Yeah. Aren't you just a smart cookie? This one's pretty light on combat, or it's got combat, it's just, you know.
You okay?
I've seen all this happen before. I've seen everything that will happen, and now I only see darkness.
You sent yourself here for a reason.
A debt.
If that's what you want to call it.
This Atlas. I'm gonna have to kill him. Either that or he'll kill me.
Maybe so.
I'm not you, Booker. Some war hero. I'm not even me anymore. No tears, no omniscience, or whatever you want to call it. Just a whole lot of book learning. And a handful of lockpicks.
Oh, and ammo, you're really good at finding ammo. You've got that going for you. And you kind of look like Belle from Beauty and the Beast. So, you've got that going for you. The Farmer's Daughter. I do not know how to feel about
The
this.
humpback whale. That thing is as old as the hills. Strictly bargain basement. You gotta wear an O2 tank and a mask. We won't find a scrubber on that.
Oh, well, isn't that a slight delay in our plans of...
Oh, the 52 Mako. Classic. But it's a death trap. 28 known fatalities related to its use. Carbon dioxide poisoning. And they're still on the market.
Steeply discounted, though.
Ooh. Maybe we need to...
The Stingray. Submersible time of 90 minutes. That's our girl.
All the way up there.
The grease monkeys had to get it up there somehow. Just gotta find the controls.
Fat cat. If that's what they call it.
She just knows everything, doesn't she? Except why the tears don't work anymore. Well, I'll tell you the reason, honey. Magic. I refuse to change my answer. Magic is the answer. Do you want to hear a joke?
I don't have time for those incapable creatures. So make it great. Put enough time in the day.
See, I keep my eye on these things. I catch everything going on. Like how Ryan's controlling with those messages.
Uh-huh. So tell me how you really feel.
Selfishness, says Peter the parasite. Self-interest, says Ryan the lion. Why share anything with your neighbor except a space?
That earwax, that stuff's golden.
Give and not demand anything in return. Why? Who benefits class? Someone who wants to feel bad, free from effort. Leader of hope, a parasite.
I don't know why you need teleportation powers when you can do that.
Let him try, you. Well, you won't dine on me.
Listen to that racket. Damn air grabber must be busted.
I see what you done here. And you ain't gonna do it again.
I'm not? I think I'm gonna knock you out.
You don't have my permission to leave.
I don't don't need your permission to leave.
I didn't say you could go.
So that was fun. Man, that Farmer's Daughter magazine sure is saucy. A yuck. A yuck.
Like I said, friends.
Another one.
Ah! Here's where we need to go. What a coinky dink. I have 3 lockpicks. Eeny shoddy is an eeny meeny miny mo. I don't know. Damn you, Todd in the shadows.
Of course, the buildings are being fabricated above the waves. But we will lower them on a lunette ring, submerged into the structure's steel frames. So much steel, you wonder. How will we keep so large a purchase from the government? Water is buoyant. We shall not frame rapture in steel, but in aluminium. The government jackals may suspect me of building an air force, but never a city.
Guess you have a point. I don't know. Let's go for this one.
Lead like you get away. Come here, hon. Got a sweet idea for you.
Oh, that's cool.
Finished.
I didn't know we'd started.
Another coded message. Attempt to retrieve Ace in the Hole from Suchong unsuccessful. Ryan Private Security killed 3 of our men in the bargain. We'll need to explore alternate means of obtaining Ace.
I ain't letting a good lead like you get away.
So you keep saying.
Come here, hon. Got a sweet idea for you. I ain't letting a good lead like you get away. We're not finished.
Maybe this vent takes us back to the... Yes.
Come here, hon. Got a sweet idea for you.
Oops.
We're not finished. Come on, man. You're not getting out of this deal that easy.
Works for me. Free lockpicks. There's a vending machine nearby. Huh. I don't know why I haven't been picking up other things. Like I said, it's been a while since I played a Bioshock.
It's gonna be noisy.
You don't have my permission to leave.
We're not seeing what you done to my friend here. What you do to my friend, you do to me.
Leave me out.
Okay.
Just don't seem Jake to me. I ain't no...
Yeah, I should have been picking up all sorts of weapons. Oops. $20. Okay. Huh, cool. So I can just be like, I can just walk up and, you know, possess it forever. Sweet. Would have saved me 2 lockpicks.
Got it. That was the last of it.
Now you think you can manage the repair?
Sure. I've been fixing quantum field generators since kindergarten.
Well, that's good.
Is that what you are? A cog?
I'm really liking that ability. I have to be completely honest.
Seems to me you're against a guy making an honest buck. I thought Rapture was open for business.
You can't talk to me like that. Show me some respect. Just because I'm a salesman, you think you can talk to me like that?
Criminal dealings? Fallacy.
Fascinating.
Any progress, love? I must confess, I'm becoming a wee bit skeptical.
Remind me, why am I supposed to care?
You see, me lads have taken a keen thirst for Adam, and there's a vintage right in front of me that'll do nicely.
If you kill her, I truly hope you are happy living down here. Put down roots, raise a family. Or maybe you think Andrew Ryan is going to ride to your rescue.
Fair enough. But remember, There are fast ways to harvest little sisters, and some very slow ones.
Are armed with a proximate which renders nearby enemies unconscious. Yeah, I'm still gonna use probably the knockout gas.
Come on in and watch this.
Or maybe not.
All right.
Good night, sweet princes.
You want to mind control everybody? Public address system. That's how you do it, Kara. Just like that.
I have no Eve to my name.
It's all hand signals. Queer looks. By the way, Kara, I know they're talking about me. Who is that, Kara?
No one.
Hear all that talk?
You here for an autograph?
No. Well, that worked out well.
Now we won't immediately die of CO2 poisoning the moment we turn the thing on. Well, not the perfect phosphor frequency, but it'll do.
Uh-huh, and... where does this last part go? Ah, use Old Man Winter. Ah, but...
Suchong must have a supply stashed here somewhere.
Of course. I just need some Eve. I don't need a lot, just some. You have a circus of value nearby? Gotta have some Eve around here. I mean, come on. Ah, I've gotta go grab some Eve.
There's no excuse for a racket. Come out and show yourself.
Honey, we're all on pins and needles. Come on out.
That's it. You're done.
My bumper's acting up, so I apologize.
Did you even notice? You could see the eggs fall that bad.
Do I have enough to fire Old Man Winter? Probably not. talking. Yeah, we're gonna wait for a second or two.
I can change, sugar. I can.
I really need a circus of value.
Psychology, sociology. There's all kind of theories about how you sell something to a man. Those eggheads ever hear of?
I can indeed use Old Man Winter. But nothing wrong with exploration.
Whereabouts of the foreign bitch scientist unknown. Ryan presumes she's dead, but our guess is she's gone underground with the Little Sisters. Options on obtaining the ace are dwindling.
Ooh, cool. Why don't we just go this way? And I'm gonna stab whoever keeps saying something about the marketplace or whatever. Cycle airlock. And
Okay, that should stop it from overheating. There, everything's fixed. We're ready.
Let's fire it up and see.
Sesame.
What did I tell you?
well, we're in Colombia.
Look. We're on the First Lady. It can't be this easy. The First Lady Mark II was built around a particle lift system, just like all the buildings in the city. I read all about it in the Columbian Scientific. The particles seated at the top of the structure must be up that lift.
Okay.
Perfect.
Seems like a lot of technology just to float an airship. Comstock never heard of hydrogen.
The First Lady Mark I did run on hydrogen, and it was destroyed by a single bullet from a Vox sniper. Unfortunately, the Prophet wasn't on board at the time. If I take the active particle, then the First Lady is just a 40-ton paperweight. Best to take the spare. Here we
okay.
go. Now let's head back through that tear.
You honestly expect Atlas to honor his side of the deal?
No, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
How do you plan on handling Atlas? He ain't just some spliced-up maniac.
He'll make a mistake. I just have to be ready to take advantage of it when it happens.
All for a girl you barely know.
How well did you know me when you came to Columbia? Nothing but trouble that way. Best to head straight back to Rapture.
Oh well.
Pretty lady not finished yet.
What? Open the tear.
Power for device very expensive. Tit for tat.
Just tell me what you want.
Such a wonder something is simple. Lock of hair.
Oh, you're not serious.
Not your hair, stupid. Fink has a secret lab. Mothballed, forgotten. In there, hair sample. In jar. Cannot miss it. You get for suture. Then everybody friends.
Where's his lab?
Closed off, past Fink's quarters. You smart lady, you find.
Should have seen that one coming.
I did.
Press to generate a bullet-snatching shield that places ammo into your gun.
Cool.
Vox Populi. We must have arrived right in the middle of the siege.
That means the other you and I are probably inside the factory. On our way up to the First Lady.
And what happens if we run into ourselves?
We won't.
How do you know that?
Because we didn't.
Good enough answer for me. Ah, air vents. Wonderful.
I've taken your counsel, and you done me good service, but I will not hurt the boy. I will see Fink and Comstock burn, but I will not hold the son to account for the deeds of his father.
You've misunderstood us.
We neither asked you to harm the child.
Nor did we promise that yours would be the hand that would set Comstock's world afire.
A famous man once said,
And a famous man shall say,
I may reach the mountaintop,
but I fear I shall never visit the valley below.
But you mean I won't live to see the... No.
It's up to you what matters more.
Your part in the play?
Or the play itself.
Someone is coming.
She'll arrive a girl.
She must leave. A woman.
And what makes the difference between a girl and a woman?
Blood.
Your part in the play.
Or the play itself.
Turn her into a killer? How?
Give the girl no choice.
And she will be forced to make one.
Well, that's... Wow. Huh. Okay, so... Did you call me a piggy? Screw you! I think I look fabulous.
We abide neither dilly-dalliers nor malingers.
You gonna answer for this, girl?
Yeah, there's a war coming. You can smell it in the air. Fear, hatred, people dying every day. But how many more will
Got reassigned.
I will take a crossbow. I'll take 2. And a lockpick. Thank you.
Think. That's not gonna work. Better take a closer look at that clock.
What clock? Ah, yes, the clock up here.
A giant
that one.
clock.
Sort of. Looks like the mechanism unlocks certain activities when Fink gives his blessing.
So what? We're stuck waiting for the cuckoo to go off?
No, there's a slot for some kind of key for manual winding. We just gotta find that.
Sure seems like a lot of work to lock down a few doors.
Yeah, well, if there's one thing Fink loves, it's a lot of work.
We need to find the clock key. There's always a key. There's always something.
We've got the clock key.
That was an incredibly short trip.
Our current state of being, or lack thereof, has left my brother unfulfilled. The biological urge to leave one's mark is strong, and it is not an impossibility. We could instantiate ourselves back in Columbia, return to an old life for the possibility of creating new. But we died in that world. Returning would mean giving up part of us, ourselves. We'd become flesh and all that it is heir to. The mysteries of the universe would become once again mysteries.
Yeah, fascinating. Time to blow up something. Again with the fancy doors. What is with games and fancy doors? Supposed to adjust it one more time, but don't really need that. Onward!
Sea slugs. Goddamn sea slugs. Could that Oriental have come up with a more inconvenient fuel for his plasmids? If there is a God, and I've seen more evidence to the contrary than in support, you'd think he'd have put Adam into the belly of a nice little seagull or crow. The cost of all these underwater expeditions are murdering my margins.
As to the matter of religion, let me place myself in the camp of the agnostic. I pretend to understand the mysteries of the infinite no more than you, Comstock, or anyone else for that matter. But for the sake of argument, let's say this is all one unhappy accident, and we're all alone in our toils. Then who would Comstock use to control and shame us with rules that apply only to those with not a penny in their pocket? If there were no God, you could rest assured the first deed done by the first rich man would be inventing him.
Huh. Use our giant clock hand. Because doors! Heaven forbid we have locks and
lock of
keys.
hair.
You know what? You should just pluck out a lock of your own and say it's from the person or whatever. Lie. You should try lying. Probably be best for our survival.
But my Booker DeWitt died for the Vox Populi. You either an imposter or a ghost. My Booker DeWitt was a hero to the cause, a story to tell your children.
Huh.
Look, are you there? I miss you. You were the only one who ever... You were my only friend.
You got Songbird.
I'm not even here. I'm a projection of your own.
Could you humor me then? Please.
I think Booker would miss you.
This is a very long elevator. Oh wait! We're done.
Who did this?
Everybody do the flop.
Come out, come out.
Everybody do the flop. What could we have in here? Treasures beyond our wildest imagination? $6 isn't bad either. Or however much that was. I'll take a lockpick and a tranquilizer dart. And we're good.
Jesus, it's ripe in here. Say, somebody, fetch me a millionaire to clean this mess up.
Comstock promises there's nothing to be worried about. But I don't like the smell of things down in Finkton. Not one bit. If trouble rears its ugly head in the form of one cantankerous negress, I've laid in some supplies in the event of a forced evacuation. They're down in what I call my chamber of panic, near the base of my statue. I've set the code to 8371.
Well, have my tranquilizer? No? Okay. Might as well explore a little bit. Stupid freaking. Yeah, give me that back, if you don't mind. 8 lockpicks. 9 lockpicks. A lot of lockpicks.
Who are you?
I tell you, William, it's getting so the foxes are afraid of the hens. If Fink was going to hire a bunch of goons to keep an eye on the handymen, he should have found some with less yellow in the belly. Now they're hiding away from Tin Man invalids in their precious little guard room. If you need to get in there on your shift, the code is 2847.
2847. Two 847.
Gonna hunt you down. You're next, you hear me?
2847.
Hide forever. Someone else.
2847. Need to remember that. Thought I got stuck there for a second. No, we don't need to go into the airbag. Two 2847.
You come out of there. No escape. Put it in your brain.
Not quite my tactic, but, you know. When in Rome. What was it? 2 8 What does this do? Adds ability to recover some health based on absorbed damage. I have a lot of lockpicks, like a lot of lockpicks. I have too many lockpicks, one might say. But now I can lockpick my way out of a thing with a lot of lockpicks. I don't know. What do you want from me?
Show yourself.
I would imagine that a dart plummeting towards someone's face would hurt a bit. I have one dart to my name left. Let's go buy some trank darts.
Don't think you can hide from me.
Thank you.
Gonna hunt you down. Jeez.
Shouldn't be too bad. I say we shoot him. Then you. And then you.
Somebody hide.
Nope.
I'll find her. You can't hide forever.
No. I can knock your ass out.
Daisy sacrificed herself. Set me up to kill her, to turn me into what?
A killer.
Yeah, well, mission accomplished. I'm no martyr. How did you do it, Booker? How did you...
Elizabeth, I'm not Booker.
And neither am I. You can't hide forever, love.
Again, don't need to hide. I just need to knock your ass out.
Now, I know there's been some concern about the nature of the work we do here at Fink Manufacturing. Why, some say they're uncomfortable with the purported harm and suffering our research brings. But friends, let me...
Hair sample in a haystack.
Thank you for cutting that out, Elizabeth. For whatever reason.
Now, I know there's been some concern about the nature of the work we do here at Fink Manufacturing. Why, some say they're uncomfortable with the purported harm and suffering our research brings. But friends, let me pose a simple question. Is there anything you would not do to guarantee the health and safety of your loved ones? My interest is the future health of your children. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure.
Uh-huh. $8371. Well, that's not what I needed. But, at any rate... we'll find that hair by Joe. My name isn't Elizabeth. Don't you close on me, door. Is there a way to open the emergency quarantine? Doesn't look like it. Or at least from what I can see at the present moment, I'm sure there's a way. What are you, automatic? Ah, hook. There we are.
Seems like Fink and Suchong were sharing their research.
Like the Lutesses. Cross-reality collaboration. It all makes a kind of sense. The little sisters and the big daddies. Songbird and me.
Constants and variables.
Yeah. That old chestnut. Fascinating. Ooh. Christmas came early. By several months.
What is all this?
Imprinting. That's a wire mother. If you separate a gorilla from its real mother, it will imprint on almost anything. Even that.
Why would Fink care about that?
Songbird. He wanted him to imprint on me.
Well, if I recall, that was a problem he solved.
Huh. Guess when Fink and the other guy shared the data, the other guy got the idea for the big daddies and little sisters too. Because the big daddies guard those things with their lives. I have no idea what that did. I'm enjoying the gas crossbows though. It's saving me 30 bucks a pop.
What's that?
It's a skeletal formula for oxytocin. That's the chemical that bonds mothers to children, women to men, and...
Songbirds to little girls?
Apparently not. Fink dismissed it as an unsuitable vector.
Oh!
These poor things. Fink couldn't get them to imprint, so I left them to die.
Wait, why would he put them in suspended jars? These things dogs? Oh, now I'm just sad. That sucks.
Imprinting failed. That can't be right. Clearly they formed a connection between Songbird and me.
How?
I was so young, I always remember him just being there.
Is Songbird Booker a version of Booker?
It must be a prototype or something.
Is it a human?
Does it matter?
Well, that's mildly disturbing. Pretty cool, though.
I tried hypnotherapy.
On the Songbird. How'd that go?
About as well as you'd expect.
Watch out for necromorphs. They like using air vents, too. Oh, this will be a special movie because we're in a completely dark room and they want us to focus on the projector.
Booker. The little girl in the film. It's me. My God. Oh, I remember he'd crashed into the tower. I guess he was in some sort of fight. I waited there thinking I don't know, that something would happen, but he just lay there, moaning. I couldn't just...
The line with the thorn in its paw. So much for science.
I should have just left him there to die. I should have just... I will never escape it. Exploited, exploiting, me, Comstock, you, Sally. It's like a wheel of blood spinning round and round. Well, this must be the genetic sample Suchong wanted.
He sent you all the way back here for a sample of your own hair?
He doesn't know I was once the child that imprinted on Songbird. But to him, all of the answers lie in DNA. Men like Suchong mistake an ounce of empathy for a pound of science.
It's open. See if anything's worth reappropriating. Check for stragglers. Spread out.
Who's out there?
Ghosts of Christmas Past. Guessing that's... Oh, that was a turd I hacked.
It has occurred to me that this breakthrough regarding the Songbird casts my arrangement with the Oriental Doctor in a new light. What more could be gained by this continued partnership? What secrets that I could not answer for myself?
Su Chong can only offer table scraps. Jeremiah Fink has richer meat in mind.
What you got there?
Just grabbing anything that looks halfway there. Wasting my valuable time.
Here I come!
You see this? You're next, you hear me? You gonna answer for this, girl? Don't think you can hide from me.
So, is everyone unconscious? Good. Now I can go get that one thing. No, I can't. Oh well. Second playthrough, I'll go get it. Right now, I just kind of want to experience the story. First, I actually want to buy some sleep darts. So far, so good.
Do you think Daisy really even had a choice?
What do you mean?
Right about now, I'm planting a pair of scissors in her back to protect a child she was never going to harm. She chose to die for her revolution. What about me? For all the endless worlds, all the infinite possibilities. Did I ever even have a choice? Did you?
Yeah. Booker thought he did.
Look where it got us. Right back where we started.
Indubitably.
All these infinite universes. And yet we end up just going down the same paths.
I don't take your meaning.
My father sold me to settle a marker. Comstock locked me up in a tower. And I sold Sally for what? Revenge? To prove a point?
And yet, here you are, settling the debt.
And say we find her. The old past their damage to the young. Isn't it too late for her now?
Well, I'd say that's up to her to decide. Justice coming back here was up to you.
Rapture runs on children. Little girls with gold growing in their bellies. I'm not gonna break any cycle. If I'm lucky, maybe I can dent it. Just a little.
Let's see. Do. Hey, Daisy! Anyway.
Pretty lady has the hair? Deal is deal. Bring it to Suchong.
So far, so good.
Pretty lady put hair sample in tube. Then, business is finished.
What's going on out there?
Bloodshed, violence, but not relevant to our arrangement.
Suchong. Suchong, we had a deal. Now open.
Do you know what they call someone who enters a man's home uninvited? A thief. And I do not remember inviting you into my city.
I had a deal with Suchong.
Li Chong is my employee. It was not a deal he was authorized to make.
What do you want?
I granted Atlas and his thugs asylum. You served those same men in a desire to escape from my generosity. If they shall not have asylum, then they shall have liquidation. Give a parasite an ounce of charity. They'll demand a pound.
I'm just looking for a girl that was taken from me. A little sister.
I don't claim to understand what you are, but I know that you are special. There is business we can do together. And so I give you a choice. Work for me or die with Atlas.
I'm not going anywhere without that girl.
If it's a little sister you want, that shouldn't stand in the way of commerce. I've got dozens of them.
I won't leave without her.
My men stand ready to take down the door. In 60 seconds, they will enter the room. They will either treat you as a valued employee of Ryan Industries, or as a thief in the night.
Seconds.
There must be half a dozen of them or more. I've got to get ready.
Yeah, where are we going to get ready at?
Traps. I can use the plasmids as traps and seed the room with them. I gotta find somewhere to hide and surprise them. Take them down one by one. Booker, I'm scared.
They'll underestimate you, Elizabeth. People always do.
40 seconds. You know what I see on your face? Uncertainty. Who is this girl to you? 30 seconds. Do you know the value of the shark? Without them, the sea would be littered with the detritus of the weak. The men who come for you have much in common with those great animals. What sharks do for the ocean, these men do for rapture. 20 seconds. I will tell you something you already sense. Atlas does not honor agreements. Andrew Ryan does. I cannot save your Sally, but I can save you. Time. You're not a hero. You're not even a parasite. You're just a room. And Andrew Ryan has no time for rooms.
gave it away. The gas dart?
This one's down for the count. Not all easy targets, you get me? You should. Don't think you can hide. This one's down for the count.
I beat your sharks, Ryan. The better man won. Isn't that the only thing you respect? Now let me the hell out of here.
Since I've got 5 million lockpicks.
Sounds like all hell's breaking loose out there. What's your plan?
I can't just place the particle on the ceiling. It would just tear right through it. But every building in Rapture was submerged into the ocean on a lunette ring, connected to the junction of its load-bearing supports.
That's fascinating and all, but if you haven't noticed, Ryan sent his goons to murder us. If you're gonna pull a rabbit out of a hat, now's the time to do it.
Looks like the structural junction is in Frank Fontaine's office. If I can get there, I can float the building.
It so happens I've taken that bastard's office for my own use. I'll make sure you've access to the private elevator. Now hurry.
Oh, this should be fun.
Won't steal my lead! Got you now, Frank Goodsworth! Time to get your hands
Well, all hell is broken loose, hasn't it?
Snipe hunt.
Alright, to Fontaine's elevator.
Anyone seen it?
Ooh.
The hell was that? Never respected me! You're still here, aren't you?
Indeed I am.
Louie. Hey, if you don't get down here soon, there's not gonna be an ounce of booze or a piece of ass for the taking. Sometimes I think you've taken this whole Robin Hood business a bit too much to heart. Fontaine's got us out there ladling soup for the purpose of building an army. Not to share the milk of human kindness. You keep up this kind of behavior, I'm gonna start thinking there's more red in you than Karl Marx. What? The hell? Splicers. Busting it! Hurwitz! Tell Fontaine the room is compromised!
Well, that was fascinating. I always love seeing people pass out in hilarious forms. They just flop over, give up on life. No one. Nope. I am nowhere.
Hunt you down like an animal? There you are, dog.
Well, I'm out of darts again. Well, made it. Woot woot.
Elizabeth, you know Atlas is going to...
I know. And I'm ready.
Are you sure?
I sent myself here for a reason. Didn't I?
And who exactly are you speaking to, Miss Comstock? If I were less acquainted with the vicissitudes of genius, I suspect I would question your sanity. I know so little of you, but I imagine the more I learned, the more exceptional I would find you. You know Atlas will betray you.
And what are you? My best friend?
You're one of a kind in this world, or others. And now, your misguided sense of altruism sends you to your doom. It's like watching Isaac Newton die in a house fire, in a vain attempt to save his cat.
Or if it's a very important cat. Or if this is gonna... This DLC is actually pretty long. It's more akin to a small expansion pack. Then it's $15, so it should be.
There. All the load-bearing columns come into this room and they meet there. I just need to place the particle in that junction, activate it, and the whole structure should rise.
Sweet. Let me look around real quick.
There's no plan B. Might as well just get it over with. Here goes nothing.
It's almost like this was a bad idea.
It's working! Atlas, you feel that? You have your prison break. Now bring me the girl.
Did your mom ever teach you not to put your faith in strange foreign men?
Just give me the girl. She means nothing to you.
You've got that right. The girl means nothing. But you, love, you mean the world.
You know it's a bad day when when Andrew Ryan was right. The room! You're tearing me apart, Atlas! Sorry, I don't know what came over me.
No cause for alarm. She's well sedated. So, it's begun.
The Kashmir's all blown to hell. If Ryan didn't know we were back before, I'm sure now he's got the message.
What do you want with this?
If anybody's got the line on the ace, it's her. Find out what she knows. But no quackery. She's no good to us with a halo and a set of wings.
I get started as soon as the chloroform wears off. Don't see her as too tough a nut. Where's the ace in the hole?
What? What?
Where's the ace in the hole?
I don't know what you're talking about. Look, we had a deal.
Where is the ace in the hole?
I told you.
Sodium salpental. Are you familiar? No. Truth serum. Unpredictable stuff. Too little, nothing.
I have
Too
nothing
much.
to tell
The
you.
subject
I don't
is
even
euthanasia.
know what an ace in the hole is. Ah!
I'm still playing with the dosage.
This world values children, not childhood. There's a profit to be made, and men who make it.
Folks say it's only a matter of time until Atlas's entire mob comes out waving the white flag.
Two weeks.
What?
You've been down 2 weeks, love. Feckin' doctors. Better off hiring a million monkeys.
Our deal was to get you out of prison. What, did you expect me to win your war for you too?
I'd tend to your own knitting if I were you. Now, darling, being that you were Su Chong's lab assistant and all, why not tell me where me ace in the hole went?
I don't know what
As I said, I'm no doctor. But that doesn't mean I don't find the field fascinating. I keep up on all the medical journals and the like.
I hope you have someone to help you with all the big words.
You know what part of the brain free will comes from? Stubbornness? The prefrontal lobe. Now, I think it's fair to say you're a bit of a stubborn one, are you not? A man named Steinman taught me this. He's a bit of a lunatic, but a fine surgeon. He calls this little trick a transorbital lobotomy. Take hold of her, lads.
You're wasting your
Now,
time.
if you won't remain still, I can't be held responsible for what comes next. Here we go. You feel that? I'm moving the pick across your eyeball, still now, and resting it on your skull. There's about a bit over 1/4 inch of bone between the pick and your prefrontal lobe. And that's where this little fella comes in.
I don't...
It was just a wee tap. But I don't expect it'll take more than a few of those to reach the meat. And then we might find you a bit less the mule. Where's me ace in the hole?
I don't know.
You know
Right?
what else rests in the lobe? Creativity. Individuality. Personality. In short, what makes you, you. I'm just about through now. Last chance, pet. Where is the ace in the hole?
Or what? What, you'll put a hole in my head and take away my memories? You want to make me forget all this? You want to make me not care anymore? Go ahead. You'll be doing me a favor.
Ah! Bring in the monster! You're a regular hero, ain't you? Can't risk ripping the only part of you that's worth a damn. Well, there's more than one way to fry an egg. Now, little one, are you familiar with the term transorbital lobotomy?
Please let her
It's
go.
a simple matter. All I need to do is insert this pick into your arm.
Please, I don't know
And give it
anything.
A few taps with me hammer.
I don't know anything.
To show by example.
Please, please don't. I don't know anything. I don't know. Please.
It's okay. It's okay. Listen, it's okay.
I can't tell him what I don't know. Where are we?
You saw all the doors. And what's behind all the doors?
The ace in the hole. It's here.
Yes.
But I don't remember this place.
You've never been here.
Then how would
The memories you lost, they weren't just of the past. You saw behind all the doors.
Even the ones into the future. This is where I'm going.
If you want.
I don't like it here.
It's a bad place.
He's never gonna let me go, is he? Even if I bring him the ace. Then why am I here? How if I was so smart? If I saw so much, why just send myself to the slaughter?
For Sally.
No, one day he will just rip her open and tear out her atom. All of this for nothing. Why did I do it? Why?
You have to decide.
Decide what?
To take a leap of faith. I can't tell you what you were thinking because you don't remember. But you chose to come. There. In that room.
The ace. I don't know what to do, Booker. Booker? Booker! No, please. Please just don't leave me here! Booker! Suchong's clinic! It's at Suchong's clinic.
That's a bit convenient now. Ryan's got every turret in the place tuned to me and me men's genetic code. We'd be torn to shreds before we got 10 feet.
That's right. Which is why I'm gonna do it for you. You okay with that?
Get me the ace, I'll wrap the brat in a silk ribbon. Bag her and bring her to my bathysphere.
Well, that was highly uncomfortable. In more ways than one.
One of the lads will show you how to get inside. We'll be waiting for you when you come out. Shake a leg now. The Lord hates.
Suchong? What the hell were you thinking? Drinkable plasmids? We're burning through 10 times the amount of atom compared to the injectables. And if you fail to notice, them sea slugs ain't exactly growing on trees. Switch back to the injectables and let the eggheads in marketing worry about selling it to the chumps.
Took all my weapons.
Could do.
Scary. Stay away from him. He's scary.
Look, it's okay. He can't hurt anyone. Shh. Shh. Can you move? Can you just move a little bit? For me, don't. I don't know how to help you. I don't. No, he's just hurt. He just needs somebody to figure out how to fix him. Maybe there's some. I don't know. Is there some documentation for him around here or something? Right. Look who I'm asking.
Repair the Big Daddy. Ooh.
Encoded. Big Daddy will not imprint. If not imprint, what good is he to little sister? She no like him. He no like her. Situation is impasse. unacceptable.
So, okay.
If stupid beasts had half brain, they would realize they need little sister to live. Sisters secrete only kind of atom that is genetic match for them. No little sister, no big daddy.
Well, we know how to fix him. With tape.
Scary, 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 scary.
I've got to do something.
Big monster sick.
It's okay. It's okay. Please. I don't know how to help him. He needs Adam. I don't have any of that. I don't know what to do.
Going to die. Not fair. We can help. Help.
The lion with the thorn in its paw.
Okay.
Dr. Suchong, client Ryan Industries. Very frustrating day.
Oh boy.
I can't seem to get the damn big daddies to imprint on the little brats. The protection bondage is just another forming. Get away. Maybe if I modify the genetic sequence to... Sure. Sequence to allow for... Get away, you filthy little shit! What are you doing? Get back! Get back!
There's the ace.
Aw. What an adorable little killing machine.
This is it. This is the ace in the hole. All the pain and all of the death for this.
Yeah. Exacto mundo. You have learned a valuable life lesson. It sucks. Seeing if there's anything else around here. Nope.
Hey, sister. Over here. Do you have it?
I have it.
Give it over then. I'm keen to get this brat off me hands.
You know what? Andrew Ryan said I was a rube. But he was wrong. I'm not the rube, Atlas. You are. Now, we both know what happens next. Just get it over with.
Well, love, if you insist.
Wait, isn't this the plane that Jack crashed into to get the Rapture?
What is this? It's just a bunch of gibberish. What does this say, you little whore? Hey, hey, hey! What does this say?
It says... Would you kindly...
We've got the activation phrase. Now all we've got to do is get that genetic freak of nature on an airplane, and Rapture's ours. Yeah!
I chose Rapture.
Chooses. A slave obeys.
Not to save one life is to save the world entire. It is you who are very safe.
I can see all the doors. And what's behind all the doors. And behind one of them, incredibly, I see him.
Dans ses bras, elle me vole la tuba. Je vois la vie en rosa. Il m'a dit des mots d'amour, des mots de tous les jours. Et ça me fait quelque chose.
Part de bonheur dont je connais la cause. C'est lui pour moi, moi pour lui dans la vie.
So, Bioshock Infinite, the events of the Burial at Sea lead into the events of Bioshock, which leads into Jack's whole story. I believe that's the main character in Bioshock 1. But it leads to his story, which leads to the conquering of both Andrew Ryan and Atlas / Fontaine. I think that's Fontaine. Is that Fontaine? I'm pretty sure that's Fontaine. But at any rate, conquers, it leads to his downfall, which leads to the little sisters getting rescued. So Elizabeth set in motion she set in the motion the events that would lead to the little sisters getting rescued and the complete fall of Rapture. Okay, well, that was some actually decently length DLC, to be completely honest. That was a couple hours. I think I started at like 8 and it's like almost noon, so that's pretty lengthy DLC. Well, I mean, it should be. It's $15, but yeah, now that I think Irrational Games disbanded, so this is like the last bit of Irrational, so the end of an era. Thanks for watching. Hope you all enjoy the credits, and have a wonderful day.
Pour la vie, dès que je t'aperçois, alors je sens dans moi mon cœur qui bat. La, 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 la.
You ready?
Yep.
See the pyramids along the Nile. Watch the sunrise from a tropic isle. Just remember, darling, all the while you belong to me. See the marketplace in old Algiers. Send me photographs and souvenirs. Just remember, when a dream appears, you belong to me. And I'll be so alone without you. Maybe you'll be lonesome too, and blue. Fly the ocean in a silver plane. See the jungle when it's wet with rain. Just remember, till you're home again, you belong to me. I'll be so alone without you. Maybe you'll be lonesome too, and blue. Fly the ocean in a silver plane. See the jungle when it's wet with rain. Just remember, till you're home again, you belong to me.
Great.
Yeah?
I think we got it.
Can I clap?
Always hot and hurried like a rat in a race. Life can fly by at such a frantic pace. Need to freeze the moment, put your worries on ice. We got a plasma for you, that's just the spice. Chill out, relax, be cooler than the coolest cats. When things heat up, don't be a fool. With Old Man Winter, you can keep your cool.
Feeling hot under the collar?
Stay frosty with the plasmid that lets you enjoy life at a cool pace. Turn down the heat and turn up the ease and relaxation with Old Man Winter from Ryan Industries.
Keep your cool with Old Man Winter.